Former Wood County Schools teacher is facing prison time after pleading guilty to sexual assault charges. Take a listen.
Guilty to counts 4, 5, and 6, Your Honor.
Nathan Dell Cunningham pleaded guilty to 3 counts of sexual assault in the 3rd degree. He also entered an Alford plea on 1 count of displaying obscene matter to a minor. He was arrested in March 2023 after being accused of inappropriate behavior and physical contact with a minor. By entering a guilty plea, he voluntarily gave up all of his teaching certifications. He also will have to register as a sex offender prior to serving his sentence, which has yet to be decided. He will appear for his sentencing on January 16th of next year.